Alright, Julio, how was your day? Was it smashing? Anyway, what's happening, guys? S4J. Damn, I'm a fool. S4J back again, right? And I have a rather interesting NU match that I have recently, like just today as a matter of fact, against my friend Elena. And I wanted to post a whole bunch of underused matches, but like the matches I've been getting, you know what I'm saying, like I've been getting a lot of DCs, as well as you know, whether I won or lost of the recorded matches that I was able to save with the underused, it wasn't too good. It was like making too many mistakes, man. Like in general, like when I lost, when I won, it's like dang, son, you wouldn't see Kashyyyk messing up like that, son. It's nothing worse than winning and then also making mistakes, showing them. That's proves nothing, you know. Anyway, we're like 500 freaking turns in, and Haunter did Hidden Power Ground, which is what I believe it is. She went out to Haunter thinking I would go for the Toxic, which I went for initially the first turn on her lead, which I kind of forgot what it was, and then afterwards just to block the incoming Toxic potentially, but then my Tentacool has Toxic as well as Toxic Spikes. So that was actually pretty good that I was able to get off the Toxic Spikes right away. That was my goal headed for the get-go. So in comes Bastiodon. Bastiodon, Mike, can't you say it properly? It's Bastiodon. And then I have the purple pass, right? Fearing a little bit that her Bastiodon may carry the Earthquake, I decided, so I'm like, okay, you know something, let me probably risk it. I don't even know. My Bastiodon has like this 30 or something like that. In comes Combustion. Oh my fucking god. Okay, a chicken. Here comes a random chicken, okay? A kick-ass, kick you back in the ass, man. Seriously. Sky Uppercut is not going to do anything back into Quagsire because I have the Unaware, which you guys are probably aware that I'm carrying the Unaware. So, yeah. Combustion, mate. That's what it is. You have to pronounce your stuff properly. Otherwise, people are not going to watch your videos. Anyway. Licky Licky comes in, right? Oh my gosh, Trick, that is not good, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm like, okay, later on, this thing, I'm thinking this thing might have Sludge Bomb because, yeah, there you go, Sludge Bomb right there. So, I'm gonna go for the Wish, right? I guess since I'm locked onto Wish, I could probably go back into the Quagsire if she switches. My Quagsire will be back to full HP, and I do happen to resist the Sludge Bomb. If she changes up her moves, Shadow Ball won't necessarily have too much of a significance, being that I have the Wish, I'll be able to recover all that up. In comes Altaria. I'm afraid that this thing is like Toxic, Heal Bell, just to support. I'm praying that this thing is just a D-Dancing. Once I saw that D-Dance, I was like, yes, son, victory! Don't you know by now, son? I got the Unaware, yo. But she's D-Dancing because not because of the fact that like she's giving up or anything like that, but she's D-Dancing just for other Pokemon. And the fact that she did a secondary D-Dance kind of scares me, because it kind of tells me that she's probably having like rest. Probably she's like a rest, sleep talk, or something like that, a variant with D-Dance and Dragon Claw or Outrage or something like that. But when I saw Roost, my heart kind of, you know, wavered a little bit. So I'm like, okay, you know, maybe she doesn't necessarily have the rest. So maybe she's trying to still get up to +6, you know, to do some significant damage onto something. But that doesn't really even matter because I have the Quagsire. Oh, God, spoke too soon. Heal Bell. Okay, so now she has like, what, +2 at the moment? I gotta switch right back out into Quagsire, even though my I was gonna say Tentacool. Even though my Tangela does have the Hidden Power Ice, I'm thinking like, okay, I don't want to have too much damage onto it. I don't want to necessarily have to rely on me switching out Tangela back and forth in order to regenerate the amount of HP that I could potentially have lost to Altaria if I stayed in with it. But you know something? I got that Quagsire, man. Look at that stupid ass face he got. Troll face, troll. But okay, she's gonna D-Dance again, knowing full well she has the Heal Bell. So what I'm gonna decide to do, this part is kind of rather stally, so I'm gonna probably fast forward this just a little bit more so than this video is already fast forward. You know, it's like already times 500 speed. This was a long ass fucking battle, but it was my mistake. You know what I'm saying? So it was my mistake for bringing Toxic Stars. I don't know, but okay. I'm just gonna decide to stay in anyway. Just probably try to waver down her Heal Bells as much as possible. Since I am getting the Toxic damage on, she's gonna have to accumulate her usage, her Roost usage, in order to keep Altaria alive. So like I said before, I'll be right back. I'm just going to skip this part a little bit, play some ridiculous music. Whoa, kind of glad that's over, the Star Wars, I mean, but not the music. I think I'm going to rewind it after I finish recording this particular battle. Anyway, in comes the Haunter, right? Takes the skull right to the face. Unfortunately for me, I'm not able to get the burn, so I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to two-hit kill this thing. Stay in anyway, thinking that, okay, she might probably go for the Sludge Bomb, thinking that I was probably going to go out to either Licky Licky and or, I guess, Tangler. I think Licky Licky, because Licky Licky has an immunity to ghost type attacks like Shadow Ball. So she goes for the Sludge Bomb. Quagsire resisted, but unfortunately I'm going to get poisoned, but not before I take it out with the secondary skull. So it's actually pretty great here. In comes the Superior, get poisoned again by the Toxic Spikes that I have. Unable to permeate herself from the Toxic Spikes because she doesn't have a Rapid Spinner and or a poison Pokemon that touches the ground. To add insult to injury to the amount of immunities taking place in the last particular turns, Tangela comes in on the Leech Seed, unaffected by Leech Seed. I'm just going to switch right back out into Tentacool. I'm like, switch. I'm going to go for the Surf, except not really. So now I'm going to probably try to go for a safe switch onto Licky Licky. So I decided to go for the Rapid Spin because I don't necessarily have any offensive moves, except for, I think I have Giga Drain on this damn thing instead of Surf. So I was just going to go for the Rapid Spin, and then afterwards, thinking that she was going to go for the Stealth Rock, which he does. I'm going to switch right back out into my Licky Licky since it's Choice locked, I think into Choice Scarf or something like that. Perfect time for me to get the Heal Bell to permeate my Tangler from the Paralysis and my Quagsire from the Poison. I actually think I permeated my Tangler a little bit before the turns back. And then actually I just took care of Quagsire because I didn't necessarily want Quagsire being poisoned. So in comes the Superior again, unable to do much to anything to the Tangler. In comes Bastion. So I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed, predicting her to switch into anything. I was predicting Altaria because I think I want that thing out of the way. I need Altaria and Bastion out of the way because those are the things preventing me from getting a successful Toxic Star War going on here. So I'm just going to be fully paralyzed as I attempted to go for the Giga Drain here, Leech Seed, and I'm just going to predict her to go into Altaria now. Unfortunately, she does go for the Superior, but that's not really on the bad side because I do have the Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice is going to be able to finish off the Superior at this moment. In comes the Samurai. I know Mega Horn is coming, but since I have the Evoilite, I'm thinking I could probably take it and then probably revenge kill it with the Giga Drain. So I'm just gonna take it. Hopefully it's not Choice Banner or anything like that. So I just barely lived thanks to a critical hit, and I'm like, whoa, I wasn't necessarily supposed to take all that much, you know. So Giga Drain I'm gonna be able to recover some HP. And then since I'm switching out, I'm just gonna be able to recover some more HP thanks to the what's it called? Thanks to the Regenerate. In comes the Licky Licky as Death Fodder. I actually should have went out to Tentacool actually, since Tentacool resists both Bug and Water type attacks in order to preserve the 6-0 in this case, because I still have all six of my Pokemon. In comes the Bastion, right? I bring in Tangler because Tangler can take on both Bastion and Altaria at this moment. She goes for Magikarp, which is a great idea on the case. Unfortunately for her, Leech Seed doesn't affect grass type Pokemon, so won't necessarily have much of a benefit to her. She's gonna go for the Roar as I Leech Seed again. Alright, in comes the perfect switch in, as I have the Quagsire, I do have the Earthquake, the Toxic, things like that. I just probably have to keep maybe going for the Toxic, predicting her to go for the Altaria, which is amazing. She does it right away. And then just gonna go for the Toxic here. If she stayed in, I don't even see a reason why she would stay in anyway, because she has, like, you know, Rock Blast and things like that. I would have just kept spamming Toxic until I got, like, roared out or something like that. She switches right back out into Meta Roar, which I kind of predicted her to go for Roost, so I went for the Earthquake, which is amazing. Able to take out the Rock Steel type thing there. All that's left over is Altaria with a dwindled amount of heal bells left, so she can only heal herself from the badly poisoned effect of Toxic all that much. So I'm guessing she's gonna probably you know, I mean, I don't know, like, just go for the Roost or whatever like that. She goes for the Dragon Claw because I guess she figures that this battle's already over. So here in my kind of stupid kind of rationale that I was just thinking about, I'm like, hey, she probably has an Earthquake, not remembering that her moves were Dragon Claw, Heal Bell, Roost, and Dragon Dance. So I'm thinking, like, she could probably finish me off, you know, something. I don't want to lose, you know, my Pro Pass just yet or anything like that. Tangler could take both Dragon Claws and Earthquake and then finish off the with the Hidden Power Ice. So that's actually what my thinking was there. I wasn't even thinking at all, honestly. She goes for a secondary Dragon Claw, and I'm able to finish this thing off with a Hidden Power. I was just about to say Fire. Where is my brain? Hidden Power Ice. So it's definitely a great game. I do really want to get some UU battles going on here. So sorry to bring my PO team on to Wi-Fi. This is kind of how I play on PO. It's not necessarily too stally. I don't, you know, a lot of people don't necessarily like stall in general. So It's kind of hard to narrate style too. So anyway, whatever. I hope I did a great job. Viewers, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. What you doing?